What's up, guys? It's me again. So this is my first video of many that I'm gonna start. Start blogging about my life. Start blogging about my battle with depression, anxiety, PTSD, and suicide. I want to help this younger generation. I see so many that are so lost and fallen into drugs at such a young age. There's suicide. The suicide rates in my town right now are really high. I'm from Pueblo, Colorado. I'm 23. My name's Lavina. And, well, here we go. So, I'm recently coming back from a recent suicide attempt. I tried to kill myself, and I pulled through, and I thank God. I only have God to thank for that. And in realizing that it didn't happen for a reason, I need to do something about it. I want to change the mind of youth. I want to change everybody's perspective. Go out and chase your dreams. Go out and follow your dreams. Because if you take one step there, you're already halfway there. If you decide just to take the step to follow it, you're already halfway there. Don't let nobody get you down. Ever. I'm a girl, dresses and looks like a boy, so from early childhood school all the way up until now, I've been bullied. Started hanging out with the wrong crowd, doing some bad decisions, and I turned my back on all the people that loved me most. I was more of a disappointment to my mom. And then I got back on my feet. I was out of high school for a year and a half when I was 17. When I decided to get back into school, I was 19 with 5 credits, and at the time I needed 24 to graduate. So I tried to get back in my high schools, and every high school in town didn't want me because I was, number 1, 19 with 5 credits, and 2, my educational background wasn't A's and B's, so it was pretty much I had to get my GED or figure something else out. And so I went to the community college over in my town, and went in this program called Gateway to College. And this program is based on 17 through 20-year-olds who dropped out and who are motivated to get back to school, not only finish their high school diploma and earn college credits on the way. So, January of 2013, I enrolled, and I remember at my interview, there was this one woman, my advisor at the time, and Velia, I love you. You definitely mean the world to me. But this woman stepped out and put herself on a limb for me, because I went in her office. I can remember it like it was yesterday. I went in her office and filling out the paperwork. I was all excited because I haven't been in school. I just wanted to finish, get it done. And we're almost done with the interview when she tells me, Hita, you don't have enough credits to meet our criteria in the program. And so I broke down. I did. It hit me harder than ever because I tried to go to every high school in my town. They didn't want me. I felt like this was my last option to receive a high school diploma. And, that's what I had my heart set on. I didn't want GED. I didn't want, to be a high school dropout with no background of any type of education or any certificate. And I cried to her and I said, please, I'll do anything it takes. I'll work as hard as I possibly can. Just please give me a chance. And so she did. God bless her, and God bless me, and she gave me a chance, and I buckled down. At one point in my time period in being there, I was trying to make up 11 credits within 2 weeks. So I had 11 Apex classes, of course, and I had to finish those in 2 weeks. I don't know if anybody knows about Apex classes, but they're classes online, strictly computer based. And it's a struggle when you go to school online, and when you're used to having this hands-on learning, and when you need hands-on learning, it's very hard. It's difficult. I was at school for 2 weeks, from 7 o'clock in the morning till 8 o'clock at night, just doing straight work. And Shelly, Velia, Miss Janelle, Miss Jodine, all of you, Adrian, I thank you all from the bottom of my heart for being there and actually, seeing the good in me in order to give me a chance to get my education. And I did it. Class of 2014, I graduated top 2 of my class of 146 with 22 college credits. So I continued, keep going, and pursued my degree, my Associate of Arts at first. But within my entire experience, I started going to middle schools and high schools and talking to youth about my educational experience, how when I got the chance, I turned my life around, how I put my goals first now, and that really motivated me. That motivated me to start a new goal, a new career field. I started doing motivational speaking, and I got a folder full of letters, thank you cards, from the last school I went to, Risley Middle School. I went there when I was in 7th grade. And high poverty school in the east side of the town. East side of the town that I live in isn't the best side. So I went there, gave them my story, and it explained, how hard it is if you don't take that first chance, and it's not always easy to get a second chance. So I got the folder, and I was just going through these notes, going through these thank you cards, and reading how somebody that I don't even know, a student that I just met, listened to me for hour and a half, if that. They're writing me saying how I help them, how I motivate them. And this one kid in particular, he really got to me. He told me he struggles with suicide, and and if you have ever struggled with suicide, it's a lifelong battle. And reading his card, you could just tell he he needed somebody, to let that out. He needed somebody to vent to. He needed to let out his feelings. There was an understanding that I created that, I would actually help him from my past experiences. So that definitely hit hard. That definitely hit hard. Just reading those words and just tears falling down my face, because I've been there. I was that kid picked on. I was that kid bullied. I was that kid, fooling around in class. I thought I was, the class clown. I thought I was untouchable. And seeing now, of course we all learn our lessons the hard way. In my perspective, I have learned all my lessons the hard way. And there's so much more to life than taking it away, or letting people get you down, or feeling so hurt that you don't believe that you belong in this world anymore. But each and every person has value. Each and every person has purpose. And I just want to, I want to let these kids know that there is good in the world. There's so many instances right now in which I see kids, they have no confidence. They're getting bullied online, offline, at school, by their family, by their peers, and they're taking it as far as even committing suicide. And it's sad. It's sad to hear, that there are people younger than me who are going through, the same kind of a mental state that I am. And I want to change that. So I'm starting my blogging. This is my intro video. Go ahead and refer back to it. Ask me questions in the comments. I'm going to post a new video, as best as I could every day. Just on different topics. Today this one was, more based on suicide, but it was more of an introduction video, just so everybody knows where I'm coming from, and everybody knows my objective. I do got a dark past, and throughout my journey of videos, I am going to be touching on some pretty soft, serious, touching subjects, some serious subjects. I'm not going to say that my videos are only for a certain age, because from what I've seen, kids younger and younger are being faced with more adult situations. They have to make these decisions at such a young age. They're being faced with these obstacles at such a young age. And I'm not going to limit my viewers, and I'm not going to sugarcoat anything to my viewers. I'm going to be as open and honest as possible, because if I could just help one person, just one person, if I could help one person in this world, then I'm accomplished. The whole reason I'm doing this is to help. To help you, to help someone you know, to help someone you love, to help someone you haven't even met yet. That's my goal. I'm blessed. I'm blessed right now to be talking. I'm blessed to be living. I'm just overwhelmed, and I have a feeling inside my heart that God wants me to do this. God is using me to help others. He's using my sorrow to build up strength. He's using my downfalls to build up motivation. He's using me, and I'm completely happy with that. I just can't wait to start this journey. It's very hard. I'm gonna be open with my feelings. This is very hard for me. But it's something that means a lot to me. It's something that means a lot with my goal in changing the world. You can only change the world if you take part in it. And I believe good will come out of this. I do truly believe, past my lifeline. I hope there's kids that look at this in the future and say, wow, thank you for what she did. And if not, then I just have to persevere and push harder, right? So thank you all for listening. Thank you all for taking the time. And especially my subscribers, everybody who's dedicated in following me, everybody who's dedicated in listening to what I have to say, who's interested. I just want to say thank you right now to everybody. I want to thank everybody in my life that has brought me up to this point, mentally and physically. I want to thank everybody that has never left my side, because there have been well over, multiple times that everybody could have just left me deserted in this world to figure it out on my own. That's one of the things that I did learn. You can't never do nothing alone. I tried. I tried living my life, doing everything I can all by myself. Nobody could tell me nothing. And nothing happened for me. Nothing happened. So I want to thank everybody that has took time out of their life to help me be a better person, to help me accomplish my goals, to help me, overcome any obstacle that comes my way. I want to, express a humble thank you, because if it wasn't for each and every one of you, I wouldn't be able to make this video today. And number one, I just thank God. There have been so many times that, my life could have been gone, or so many opportunities where my entire life could have completely changed. But I'm a firm believer in, not only does everything happen for a reason, that's a bit of a cliche, but I believe there's a greater purpose to each instance. I believe we have a greater purpose to go beyond what is given us. We have a greater purpose to go beyond what's in front of us. And I'm going to be doing these videos alone. Really opening up and giving my personal insight and explaining, how life can grab you. Life can grab you and suck you in a bad way. Or you could just be sitting there and life could just be passing you by, constantly passing you by. Because no matter what, life is going to keep going. Life is going to keep moving on. Whether you sit here or whether you grab a hold of it and go with it, life is going to keep passing you by. Definitely. And it's all about what we do with our time on this earth. People say, what's your goal in life? I want to be happy. That's the way I perceive things is, I want the people to remember something that I did. not negative, not nothing hurtful, sad, negative, no lies, no deceiving. I want everybody to remember who I am and how I helped the world. What I did to make a difference. Little or big, what I did to make an impact on the world, no matter what it is. And I feel at this point it's my time. It's my time to change things. It's my time to hit YouTube. It's my time to get publicity around my life.